All right, so Troy Rink had a chance to catch up with Broncos offensive tackle Chris Clark at the Taste of the Broncos last night, and Clark had some interesting words for his doubters. He said, and I quote, They counted us out then, and he's referring obviously to 2 seasons ago when the Broncos were in the Super Bowl, and they're counting us out now. I actually prefer people be down on us so we can shock the world again. I love his confidence, but do you think that they can prove people wrong?
I'm not down on Chris Clark individually. In fact, I think he should be playing left tackle because he did a good job of it 2 years ago. And I'm not down on the Broncos either. I'm like Chris Clark, and I'm like you. I don't understand why there are so many Broncos doubters when this team is returning 10 Pro Bowlers. They've got one of the greatest quarterbacks in the game still. They've got talent everywhere, and I think this defense is going to be really good. So, I can understand why Chris Clark would be bothered by that, and why he'd want to shove it up there. You-know-whats.
I think 10-6 or 9-7 is a good record.
9-7,
especially if you if you're stuck with Chris Clark as a starter.
Whoa!
This team, don't trust me. This is the lowest over/under Vegas has had on this team since Peyton got here.
What is it, 10.5?
It's 10.5, 11.
Yeah.
And so, I hate to break this to Chris, but it's the wise guys in Vegas that are down on you, and they know a lot more about who's going to win and who's going to lose than
But they're not always right.
They're not always right.
They're not always right. And let's remember something. Peyton Manning, and he's healthy, and he looks good right now. You've seen him at practice over the last month. Peyton Manning never wins 9 or 10 games.
No.
Peyton Manning always wins 12 to 13 games a year.
Weird. Okay.
Look it up.
Well, he also had some words for, people talking about Sambrailo's inexperience. He said, it doesn't matter that Ty is young. I had to play left tackle when Clady went down, and we made it to the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning wasn't getting sacked. Then why isn't he playing left tackle?
Well, and he wasn't a rookie either. He had a few years in the league. So he can't compare himself. This is where I disagree with him. He can't compare himself to Ty Sambrailo. He just can't. Ty Sambrailo is a raw, unrefined rookie who we keep being told needs a lot of work. That's who you're going to put on Peyton Manning's blind slide.
Okay. This is not being down on John Elway. Every general manager has an ego, especially when it comes to his pick.
Sure.
And what I see with Ty is a general manager saying, we're going to show him that I know what guy to pick. And so not only am I going to try to start him at left guard, which would be hard enough, I'm going to start him at left tackle. But you can say all you want that Peyton Manning always wins 12 or 13 games. But if Ty Sambrailo
I'm not going to argue with you on that one.
If he's if he's the left tackle from beginning of the season to end, I hope you like Brock Osweiler a whole lot, my friend.
Peyton ain't going to stay healthy, I think is what he's saying.